Hey y'all, welcome YouTubers. I'm getting us all together. Feeling stormy weather. I'm gonna be your never ever let fall. Ah, woo! Mama Lewa is having a rough one. Hey, LaShawn, Bam. Hey, we listening to Johnny Gill while everybody comes in. So I have all of my things. I don't even know. So these will have to do. Had to look for my cards. Hey, Southern Gothic Oracle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Palo Santo Queen. Hey, Mama, how you doing? That's Johnny Gill. All right, let me turn Johnny Gill off. Listen, let me just tell y'all. There will be tears. I can feel it. I can feel it. Been feeling it all day. And then I played Johnny Gill, and he started singing about being your fair weather friend. I'll be there to the end, even in stormy weather. And y'all was about to see all of this. Oh my God. So I decided that this Sunday check-in, so those of you who are new, every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central, we do a Sunday check-in. Hey, Jeanette, how you doing? We do a 7 p.m. Sunday check-in, and we get ourselves ready for the week. But I have been holding it together by a thread on today. So we're going to use today for Mama Lewa. And what I found is when I am, now see, I decided today we just going to be raw. I ain't got no makeup on. I got my hair down. I got my little sundress on. It's just me. Because that's what I needed today. On today, that's what I needed. But now that I'm looking at YouTube, I probably should put some makeup on. But we ain't going to talk about that. Anyway, hey, Honeycomb. So today is Mother's Day. And originally I wanted to talk about Mother's Day. Hey, Indigenous Mama. For people who, this is a difficult day. So people like myself who have lost their moms, people who have lost children, people who didn't know their mothers, people who have been abandoned by their moms, people who were raised by their grandmama. Like Mother's Day is not always a wonderful, wonderful, happy, joyous occasion. And usually, now I'm gonna give y'all the background and everything. Some of you who have been with me, you know, I've been talking about my mom and my dad and stuff and how they're not here. My mom died in 2004. And so I'm usually good. I'm tripping at myself. So I figured somebody might benefit from this. So we're just gonna go through it the way it come out, however it come out. So if you see the ugly cry, don't be judging me. See, Mama Lewa, I have days too, and this might be one of them. But they've been talking to me. They've been walking me through. And so I'm going to walk y'all through my process, right? So mom died in 2004. It was a hard death. Ah! I don't know if I can do this today, but I'm going to try. Whew. Okay. So it was a hard death. She had cancer. Oh, y'all just a minute. So me and my dad, we took care of her. And it went quick. I don't fuck with cancer. Cancer is a whole thing. It was October, and she was like, my lungs collapsed. We was like, what? Oh my God. And she was gone by April. So we watched that whole thing go down. And like you know what's interesting is that hey Amir, I don't know if I've ever seen you so welcome. We getting sensitive on today. I don't know if I ever like talked this through, but like I think my mother never got over her mother's death. My grandmother died. She never got over that because her and her mom was like this. And me and my mom was like this. So, you know, Mother's Day is not always easy for people who really are missing their parents or the love. A lot of it is the love. You know, it's nothing like your mama. Ain't nothing like your mama. She ain't perfect. She may have been going through her thing, but it ain't nothing like your mama, right? And I feel blessed because I had a beautiful relationship with my mother, and I realize that not everybody has that. But you know, it's a little alcohol in my tea. I knew it. I knew today. I said, you got to do the Sunday check-in. I said, I don't know if I can. Because it's just been sitting on me. It's been sitting on me since Friday. So, but oh, blessings. Blessings, Palo Santo Queen. So you feel me, you know what I'm going through. It gets easier. You know, like I said, the reason I said I'm gonna go on and do this thing is because I know people be going through it and nobody understands it until they go through it. You know, I can remember when my dad died and people were saying stuff like, oh, you just gotta get over it. And I was like, the hell? You can't. And days like Mother's Day, and it hasn't been bad, but it's just been a day of watching beautiful photos of people with their families, with their children, and with their moms and stuff. And it was just like building up in me, building up. And it didn't help. My mama been on me. Now, so if you do the spiritual thing, you know that your ancestors are not gone. They're not gone. So my mama came to me the other day. Maybe today is Sunday. She came to me Friday. And it was more than just, you know, how you think about your parents and take note, you know, it's going to be gems all up and through this. I knew that she was with me because I could hear, she said something to me and it was in her voice and it did something to my heart. Like my heart jumped like if I had heard my mama for real, like in real life. And I said, oh, she's here. She's here. She's here. Now I talk to all of y'all ancestors and I talk to my ancestors too, but it's very rare when my mother specifically and individually comes to me. And she's been with me all weekend. And I think the reason I'm so sad, and so y'all, if y'all walk in the spiritual path, pay attention. The last time grief hit me like this, and this is probably what's really wrong with me, someone died in my family shortly after. So there's a little bit of, oh no, in me right now because I'm having that deep connection and premonition in my spirit. I think my ancestors are gathering to get somebody. And I only got like 3-4 somebody's left in my family. So I'm like, oh no, oh no. So there's that. But you know, like the reason that we have to go through these things, we have to go through this. It ain't no easy way to get through grief. And grief is this thing that, you know, you're like, oh, I'm through it. I'm done. I'm over it. I've dealt with the fact that so and so is gone. But it ebbs and it flows. Like I said, it's been 17. Thank y'all. It's been 17 years since my mother died. And usually Mother's Day, I'll be straight like, hey, y'all, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy. That'd be me. But this year, I was like, no, it ain't that easy right now. And I'm just going through it. So I'm sharing this very tender moment with you all because I know I'm not the only one who's going through it. So I'm going to tell y'all, because I'm telling y'all, they've been walking me through it, through this process. My ancestors have been right here talking me through it. And my cats, they hear. They like, don't worry, mama, we got you. So my cat's been right up on me. My ancestors, drink some tea, take a bath. So I got the tea. I finally made the tea. But they told me to drink this tea, and y'all write it down, 7 Blossom tea. Now I just bought it on a whim at the grocery store. I was like, well, what is this? And literally, it ain't, like you see the tea and it'd be like peppermint tea. So, it's peppermint in there, or chamomile mint. It's chamomile and mint in there. This said 7 Blossom tea, and it was in Spanish. I didn't know what the hell was it. I was just like, okay, it's tea. So my ancestors was like, drink the 7 Blossom tea. And so my relationship with herbs is very much like this. My ancestors be like, put some of that in there. And I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna put some of that. And later I read it and find out that that is exactly what I needed and why. And so let me tell you what's in the 7 Blossom tea. Linden flower, valerian root, passion flower, manita flower, tilia flower, spearmint leaf, peppermint leaf, lemon balm leaf, and orange oil. And so I started looking them up, see what I'm drinking and why. And I got 3 in. I got linden flower, valerian root, passion flower, and I already understood why they had me have this tea. So all of these teas, first of all, clear negative energy. They put up protection barriers for your emotions, but they also connect you to that sense of love. And it's so important, those of us who are going through this grieving process, we have to reconnect to that love that we carry within ourselves and that is around us. And so I want to talk because I'm on two levels here, because I don't have any children, birth children, and I don't have any parents. So I'm like, really, Mother's Day is really there go one of my kids right now reaching out to me. Mother's Day hits on multiple levels for me. And I've learned to walk through that, which is why I give y'all the advice that I give y'all, because it's stuff that I do. But I will say, when I got initiated, one of the messages that I got is that there is more than one way to have children. And I didn't get it. In that moment, you'd be like, fuck that, I want my own kids. What you mean? But in this Mother's Day space, I have gotten messages from so many people. Thank you, Ia, for the love that you give us, the guidance that you. Thank you, Mama Lewa. You are a big part of my life. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you. And so I realized that God has placed me in a space of healing, so that I can replace the physical need for children, with the work that I do, with the love that I give to the people that I deal with every day, with the children that I mentor, with the people that I teach. All of that I do feels that mothering thing. So if you are one of those people who, like me, get to a certain age and realize, oh, I'm not going to be able to have no kids, don't panic. There are other ways to fill that space. And it's not the same, but it can be shifted. And the same with the mother energy. This is why it's so important to me that you connect with your ancestors, because in this world, the way that we connect or disconnect during death is so harsh, because it's like your people gone and that's it. They go to heaven and there ain't nothing else. And then you're stuck here on earth trying to make it through. And it ain't always easy. But hey, Naomi, but for me, the fact that I have my ancestors with me at all times, that I can go, like before this, I say, y'all, I don't know if I can, here we go again, I'm about to cry again. I don't know if I can get through today. And so I sat at my physical ancestor altar, and I sat and I cried so hard. And I said, y'all, it's usually not this hard. I don't know why it's hitting me like this, but I need y'all. I need your help. And they came. They walked me right through it. They said, hey, first go get you a cup of tea. We've been telling you all day, get you some tea. You ain't been listening. They still yell at you. You don't get away just Just because they ancestors, they still cut your ass out. We've been telling you all day, get some tea. So I got the tea. And that's when I started looking it up. Like, what is in this tea they keep telling me to drink? And it actually is making me feel better. But they told me, go take a shower. You got to wash that off for you. Whew. So I did. I took a shower and I felt the first layer of that come off. A shower, there's nothing as healing as a shower, except a bath, which is coming later. I'm going to take a bath. And they were telling me what to put in this bath that was going to renew my spirit. I was going to get, that was going to give me the energy and the love that I need in this moment. So if you are out at the store, now you probably got to go to the Mexican store because I ain't never seen it before nowhere else, and get you some 7 Blossom tea. You're going to get like 3 or 4 of those tea bags and put them in a pot of water. You're going to boil some water, put the tea bags in the water and let it steep for a little bit. And then that's what you're going to, I love you too, Naomi. That's what you're going to put in your bath. And you're going to soak in that. Because that's what I'm going to do. And so what that does is it breaks up the stuff that is not yours so that you can deal with the stuff that is yours, right? That's the first step to healing. It's going to help you to look at the situation with eyes of discernment and peace. It renews your peace. It renews your love. It renews your sense of security. Because Mother's Day can it can shake your ass up, especially if you had bad relationships with your mom. If your mom died when you was young. Maybe she left, maybe you never knew her. You don't know what the relationships are. There's different dynamics with moms. Maybe you had a really good relationship with your mom and she died. So all of that, you got to actively heal. And these are trigger points. Mother's Day, Christmas, Father's Day, Thanksgiving, all of those are their birthday. These are triggers. So you gotta go through it. You can't, don't tense up and try to fight it like it ain't there. That's why I didn't run from Sunday check-in. Because I was like, this is life. Somebody gonna learn from this. So y'all see my little bosoms and things. So we family now. So don't run. You can't run from it. You gotta breathe through it, and like today I made a conscious decision to just be still on today. And God bless my neighbors. They've been kicking it hard. They done had a little barbecue and they've been playing music. And the music is just going through the neighborhood. And I swear they don't know how they've healed me. Because that music, Frankie Beverly and Maze and all the, Freddie Jackson and all, they were playing like all the hits and stuff. And so that music was just coming through my windows. And it just eased my heart. So, when we are going through these days, you're welcome, Palo Santo. When we're going through these days, number one, be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Know that this is life. This is life. This is real life right here. And you got to just sit. Well, you can't medicate the grief. You just can't. Sometimes you just have to sit and be sad. Sit and cry. Be angry. Write it out. I got my journal over here. Got my journal all ready to write it out and go cry all through that. And it's okay. Because tomorrow I'm going to be good to go. You know what I'm saying? So on days like this, you got to shut it down. And that's the other thing, because I'm a caregiver. So much of what I do heals other people. And I got to let y'all know that some days I need the healing. Some days I got to be still. And we as caregivers have to do that in our lives. We're so used to stuffing it down and acting like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm straight. No, I'm not straight. I'm not good. I need a moment. And y'all be able to take this moment and realize it's okay that you need a moment too. Because don't be like my mama. You know, my mama, she didn't process my grandmama's death. She never did. My daddy said she was never the same. And shortly after, she died. It wasn't like right after, but it was 9 years. So grief, if not dealt with, will take you up out of here. And I was gonna say I really don't want that, but my ancestors was like, you cannot do that. I was like, well, I can't. Well, I can't just sit and be sad. So what? It's my life. I get to do. They cuss me clean. No, you gonna get it together. I guess I gotta get it together then. We have work to do. So we can't let our grief and our sadness and our longings, we can't let that destroy our life force. So we got to deal with it. And some days it look like this. Some days you on top of it. All days are necessary, right? So when you feel it coming on, get your tea, sit with it, write it out, cry your tears. You gotta cry them tears. Pause. My father figure just died. Oh God. Just died recently, and I needed to hear this. Yes. Thank you, Indigenous Mama. It's not easy, but it's life. You know, in the United States, we are taught that if you're a good person, you're not supposed to die. And that's bullshit. Everybody dies. And it's not personal. Like kids die, grown-ups die, teenagers die. Death is a part of life. We have to learn how to process it. That's the thing. We have to learn how to process it, and we have to learn how to stay connected to our people once they cross on the other side. That's why my ancestor altar, that whole thing I told you about me crying in front of them, that's real talk. I hear them. They guide me. I wouldn't have got through today if it wasn't for my ancestor altar. Because they told me, number one, what to do. Drink your tea, take a shower before you get on Sunday check-in. Because you're going to do Sunday check-in. I was like, I don't want to do Sunday. You're going to do Sunday check-in because the people need to see what you're going through so that they can, like Indigenous Mama said, they may need to hear this. And I am the vessel. And I'm okay with that. Because everybody hides. You know, they put their makeup on. That's why I didn't do none of that today. Because people put on a false face. Now, I don't have a false face. Now, I might have a made-up face sometimes, but sometimes this is what you get. So that you know that spiritual tools don't mean your life going to be perfect. It ain't. Some days you're going to cry all day long. It's a transference of energy. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it up and get it out so that you can move forward, so that you can elevate and grow. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. I just learned last week that people hate that song. Sorry. Sending love to all those who may be triggered by this day. Feel and embrace your emotions. Give yourself compassion. Amen and ashe. Today, eat the cake. Eat the cookies, Anime. Fix your favorite meal. Nurture yourself. Go out for a walk. Sit by the, I forgot her name. What is her name? Something for the culture. She's a new spiritual person on Instagram. And I saw her video today and I was so proud because she talked about utilizing your nature. So like me, I'm a Capricorn, so earth is my nature. But I'm also a child of Oshun, so water is my nature. And things that calm my spirit are like sitting by the river or sitting by the lake or sitting by a tree, right? And those things soothe my spirit. And this is the time these days, like that trigger us, that we need those things to get us through. Kundalini. There you go. That's it. Kundalini for the culture. No, I don't think that's her. But maybe that is. Kundalini for the culture. Well, that's going to be it today. If it's not you, give me your name. So I'm going to go in my inbox because I know it's in my inbox on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Oh, here it is. For the culture, Kofi and coaching. That's her name. But also go to Kundalini for the culture, who I do not know. But anyway, so I just wanted to talk a little bit just off the cuff today. Today was just me talking to y'all about getting through this day. You know, Mother's Day is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. But you may be a mother who is going through missing your mother. And we can't always give. Sometimes you just got to break it on down and be like, I need a minute. And it's okay. So light your white candle, because I'm going to light my white candle. I lit my incense all through the house. I fixed my tea. I did add a little additive in there, which is spiced rum. It makes everything better. And then I'm going to go ahead and be Mama Lewa today. Let's see what the card for the day. I would be interested to see what the card for Mother's Day is. These my deep cards, y'all. I ain't read with these in a minute. Let's see what the card for the week say. Oh, card for the week. For those of you that's like, Mama, we be coming to you to see what energy we need for the week. I got you. And see, when you talk through it and let it roll on through, it gets better. You can focus. You can do your stuff. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's the Three of Wands reversed. Three of Wands reversed, which is appropriate because it's when your ship don't come back in. Yeah, when the thing that you have had your heart set on has been taken away from you. So this is important. But you know, peace and light. What I like about the Three of Wands in this space is that the Three of Wands teaches us acceptance, to know that the thing that has sailed away and that we wanted to come back, it's not coming back. So it's time for you to pack it all in and figure out what is your next step, right? And that's really what death is about. It's about recognizing that phase is gone and that it's time to move forward. And even if it's not death, when we have relationships that maybe the past relationship with your mom or with your grandmama or whatever was traumatic, as you are learning to heal your heart, you learn that the love, the relationship that you wish you had ain't gonna happen. So now it's time to accept that and move forward and create that within your own life. And that's really what I'm doing, is like accepting that, you know, I miss my mama. I miss them. You know, when I'm looking at everybody's family, I'm like, I miss family. And then I have to be still and say, well, within this space that I'm in, how do I create that which I'm missing? You know, and it's not going to be one for one. So it's not going to be, I miss my mama, so I get another mama. It's going to be the energy that I'm looking for. How do I incorporate that into my life? Is it in my friendships? Is it in my relationships? Is it in my, Mama Lewa? You know, I create a whole business where I'm sharing love with people. So we have to be able to step outside our comfort zone and dismantle the grief. Anyway, so I hope this was helpful for y'all. I know it ain't our normal Sunday check-in, and I know this has been a little bit different, but I thank y'all for being here with me and being here through this with me, because this was a hard day. I knew Sunday check-in, I was going to be like, well, we don't know what we're going to get for this, but it turned out to be pretty good. And I'm so glad that I shared this with you all, because I know I'm not the only one that goes through this on Mother's Day and Father's Day, Christmas and Thanksgiving. New Year's too is another one. And to see that rolling through it is so much better than acting like it's not there. You know, I hope if you don't take anything from this moment, that you know that it's okay to ugly cry. It's okay to not wanting to talk to nobody, not wanting to go visit people, not wanting to listen to the phone calls, not wanting to, it's okay. Sometimes you just need to sit with your windows open, listen to your music and cry your tears, and it's all right. It's all right. You're welcome, Palo Santo Queen. Peace, y'all. I'm going to see y'all on Spiritual Tools Tuesday. I'm going to be better on Spiritual Tools Tuesday. Y'all watch and see. All right. Peace, y'all. Mwah. Bye, YouTubers. Bye, Instagrammers.